You don't lose focus because you're lazy. You lose it because invisible habits are draining your brain power every single day, and you don't even notice them. Your attention is not stolen in one big heist. It's being chipped away in tiny, silent ways. Chapter 1. The Hidden Thieves of Your Attention. Most people think distraction is obvious. The loud notification, the friend calling, the TV playing in the background. But here's the real trap. The killers of focus aren't the obvious enemies. They're the little silent habits you repeat so often they rewire your brain without permission. Every time you check your phone just for a second, you train your mind to abandon tasks midstream. Every time you keep 15 tabs open, just in case, you normalize chaos as your default mental state. Every time you bounce between email and work documents, you build a muscle for interruption, not for concentration. Your brain is like clay. Every micro distraction leaves a fingerprint. And over time, the fingerprints become grooves, until focus itself feels unnatural. Chapter 2. The Neurobiology of Scattered Minds. Focus isn't a talent. It's a neurological muscle. And like any muscle, it gets weaker or stronger depending on how you train it. Dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, was designed for survival. Hunt, gather, create, solve problems. Dopamine would reward you for big achievements. But the digital world has hacked the system. Now, dopamine floods your brain every time you scroll, every time you refresh, every time you see a red notification bubble. And the cost? Your brain starts associating high effort with pain and low effort distraction with pleasure. That's why reading one page of a book feels hard. That's why writing one paragraph feels exhausting. Because your brain has been retrained to see slow focus as torture and instant stimulation as relief. This is the rewiring nobody talks about. You're not failing at focus because you're weak. You're failing because you've built an invisible operating system where your default setting is fragmentation. Chapter 3. The Illusion of Productivity. Here's the cruel trick of distraction. It disguises itself as productivity. Answering quick emails feels like work. Scrolling LinkedIn feels like networking. Watching motivational videos feels like progress. But here's the truth. You're mistaking busyness for progress. You're mistaking stimulation for focus. And every day you live like this, you train your brain to tolerate noise instead of depth. Busyness is easy. Focus is rare. And rarity is where power lives. Chapter 4. The 3 Silent Habits That Kill Your Focus. Let's get surgical. Here are the 3 biggest hidden killers of your attention. Micro-switching. Jumping between tasks, apps, or tabs. Every switch costs your brain 20 minutes of full focus recovery. Multiply that by 50 switches a day and your attention is fractured beyond repair. Background noise dependency. You've trained yourself to need music, podcasts, or chatter to work. The problem is, your brain never enters deep focus. It just learns to survive in chaos. These are not dramatic distractions. They're silent killers. That's why they're so dangerous. Chapter 5. The Focus Reset Protocol. Now the fix. And no, it's not about deleting social media or becoming a monk. It's about retraining your brain with discipline, clarity, and small daily resets. Here's the framework. The 1-tab rule. Work in one environment at a time. 1 tab, 1 task, 1 goal. Chaos in your browser equals chaos in your brain. The 3-minute reset. Every time you feel the urge to check your phone, pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply for 3 minutes. Train your brain that stillness is relief, not stimulation. Do this consistently, and within weeks, you'll feel focus return like a lost sense coming back online. Your attention is your life. Where your focus goes, your future follows. Don't let invisible habits silently rob you of the only resource you can never get back: time.